Hey you guys, welcome to today's sip and share. Not sipping anything. Actually, technically I am, but it's a glass full of ice because it's a really hot day, so I don't want it to be clinking around while I'm talking to you guys. That doesn't matter. Why do I always start it like that? Hey you guys, I am going to chat with you guys about our minimalistic wardrobe. So a little bit, let's just jump right in. Probably like a month ago, maybe it's been about a month and a half now. I was tired of how much laundry I was doing. I was so swamped. Always behind on laundry. I know so many of you guys feel me on this. If I didn't do laundry, like if I got behind 4 or 5 days, I was doing like 6+ loads of laundry, which sounds ridiculous. And I pared down and pared down and pared down. Like we didn't have this crazy amount of clothes. It was still just so much laundry. It was crazy. And I knew with summer coming up and with how busy we get and how much we go camping and adventuring and stuff like that, I knew I would not be able to handle the amount of laundry. I knew that every time I came back, our house would be in shambles and I would scramble for a week to clean everything up, and then I would leave and then I would come back and try and like catch up on it was just awful. I was just done with it. And I was noticing my kids were just grabbing clothes for the sake of grabbing clothes. Sometimes they would change their shirt for no reason. And I noticed that I wasn't using half the clothes that I had. I was kind of grabbing go-to pieces. So I think this originally started, I follow somebody, they're called Young House Love. I've talked about them before. Way back in the day, probably about 8 years ago, I found them when I was blogging, and they're like a home interior design, decor, DIY couple, and they had a daughter that was right around the same age as Mackenzie, and their son is right around the same age as Grayson. I've just been following them for years, and she was sharing, or has been sharing, about her uniform that she's a very minimalistic clothing keeper now. And she has a bit of a uniform. So she has like certain pieces, and she has kind of like a code she sticks to, and it just makes her life a lot easier and makes it easy to get dressed, and it makes it easier to just grab stuff and still look good in the morning. So that was like one of the things that kind of got my mind turning. I really wanted to try it, but I still didn't want to take the jump. It seemed like such an overwhelming process. I was like, how am I going to pare down so many how am I going to catch up? I need to catch up on all the laundry, and then I need to do it, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how many of each item to have. I was just so overwhelmed. And then I started taking inspiration from the Bucket List family. If you don't watch them, you should. They're a travel family, and so they live their whole life out of suitcases and backpacks, and they have some great wardrobes and great rules with their clothing. About, not having anything light colored that's going to easily show dirt or stains, clothing that's super comfortable and suits your lifestyle. So I kind of took the inspiration from both people and I created my own. And now, about a month and a half later, I don't think I'm ever going to go back. So each person has one drawer. That's it. Technically, Mackenzie has 2 drawers because 2 of her winter pajamas are giant onesies and they just don't fold small. They're like, she's a big kid and she's so tall, and so her onesies are giant. And they're all fluffy and they don't fold nicely. So, but as the rule, we have 1 drawer and that's it. And it's been glorious. So to fit in 1 drawer, to be fair, we like Marie Kondo fold. I've always kind of done that, but yeah. Cody is not part of this, although I'm sure he probably will be. He will definitely need his own, his work wardrobe will have to be completely separate to his personal wardrobe, because he kind of is naturally like this, minimalistic wardrobe for his personal wardrobe. His work wardrobe needs to have more pieces in it, obviously, to cycle through. But regardless, this is not about that. Let me just break it down a little bit for you, and I think I'll start with myself. So this was the hardest part for me, was figuring out how many of each item to have. And this is complete. So the first place to start would be to figure out what your like wardrobe is. What are you pulling out most? Are you pulling out items you don't want to be pulling out? Are there items that are comfortable that you want to wear more that you're not wearing more? Or do you have like a go-to wardrobe that you're just grabbing? Because the thing is, once you establish that, even if you don't like the items, but you're always wearing them anyway, you now have so many less items. You can start to slowly replace those maybe little garby items that you don't love so much with higher quality pieces, because you know you only need this many pieces. So you can get some nicer things, or just like update things slowly as time passes. So that's a really good kind of mindset to keep so that you don't get super overwhelmed. So for me, I have one pair of jeans, one pair of yoga pants, and one pair of jean shorts, soon to be 2 pairs of jean shorts, because I'm realizing now that I need 2 pairs of shorts. I have 4 shirts. They are all like the same shirt, different colors, so I'm sure you've seen them. I'm going to start upgrading those because I've realized that I don't particularly care for the style that they are. I gave myself 2, what are they, like kimono cardigan kind of things to wear over my shirts, just to dress them up a little bit more and have a little bit more fun with them, because that's something I really enjoy. I have 3 sweaters because it's cold here, so I have a cardigan, I have this light pullover sweater, and then I have like the colorful block sweater that you usually see that's a little bit warmer. And then I have 2 pairs of pajamas, 2 workout outfits. So for me that consists of 2 pairs of shorts and like a tank top, something like that. I also have 2 tank tops, one for both hot days. I'll probably upgrade those. I'm probably going to have to replace my t-shirts with tanks for the summer, is what I'm thinking. Perhaps, we'll see. And so the tank tops kind of cross. Sometimes I'll work out my tank tops, sometimes I'll just wear them as a shirt. But I also use one of my pairs of workout shorts as like over top of my swimsuit. So there are definitely some pieces that double. And then, of course, I didn't really give myself a huge limit. Kids are being rowdy tonight. I just had to go remind them that I was filming. Just give me a couple more minutes. Yeah, so I only have 2 bras. I never have been a person that wants to own more than that. I feel I don't need them. Like I don't need an excessive amount of bras. And then I have 2 sports bras for both working out and just when I want to wear a sports bra. Underwear, I don't limit myself on, because I don't have I don't know if it's considered a large amount of underwear, or like I don't have copious amounts of underwear. The way I fold them, they don't take up. Cody and I have a subscription to MeUndies, and all of our underwear is MeUndies, and we love them, and they are fantastic. We're not sponsored by them. I don't work with them. Maybe one day that would be kind of cool. We love MeUndies. And then I don't really give myself a certain number of socks, because I find they're just socks. So I probably have like 8 pairs, 10 pairs of socks. I don't know. Maybe a little more. I'm not sure. Just socks. And yeah, that's my wardrobe. I have my 1 swimsuit. And that's it. That's what's in my drawer. It has made my life so easy. That's my dog drinking, but I'm just gonna keep going so I don't get interrupted by the kids. So yeah, it's made my like mom wardrobe super easy. Getting dressed is stress-free. I know everything in there I'm comfortable in and comfortable with. And if I'm not, I go out and buy something else. Like I realized I really didn't like my jeans I had, and so I went out and bought a new pair of jeans. And because I only need that 1 pair of jeans, I made sure I really looked for a pair that I liked. It's helped me a little bit because I'm definitely in this like limbo period where I'm still in the middle of getting back to a more fit state. So I don't want to invest in a lot of clothes or anything right now, but I feel less bad investing in 1 pair of jeans that I might have to, donate and buy a new pair in 6 months, because it's only the 1 pair. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the kids. The kids were a little bit different and a little bit more, fruit flies, a little more tricky, just because I don't know about your kids if you have them, but my kids, especially my youngest son, very dirty. Just they get very, very dirty, and especially that summer is here now. They are outside over half the day. They're outside all the time, and they're just filthy. So I have to have, like, their clothes get washed every day, or like that outfit is just lasting one day unless we've stayed inside for some reason all day. That's another thing. It's like when you tend to reuse clothes that are reusable, you wear them more than once. I found that nobody in my family was wearing their clothes more than once before, which was super annoying. And it was just creating this huge amount of laundry that I couldn't keep up with, and it was super overwhelming, and it was honestly just taking up way too much of my time that I didn't have to give to something like laundry. So we started out with, I think I did 5 pairs of pants for my son, and that was a good number. And then I should say I do laundry every other day naturally. If I have a load every night, that's just part of my routine. I'll throw it in. If not, I'll wait. I usually do have something to wash like at least every other day. Just because we have things like towels. But I will say that after a while, I'm averaging about 2 loads of laundry a week, which is fantastic. It was probably like 8 loads of laundry, and now I'm down to 2. And like both my loads of laundry are on my couch right now, and it just looks like it's 1 load. It's like, whatever, this is so easy. This is like half an hour sitting on the couch watching a show, having a nice time after the kids go to bed. Like, that is not overwhelming, and then it's super easy to just zip around and put it all away. So the kids now that it's summer, I'm just going to talk about their summer wardrobes a little bit. So I just gave them, and this is very flexible, so I just gave them a certain amount of shorts, and so I think Grayson probably has about 5 to 6 pairs of shorts because he goes through a lot. He might need to change a pair of shorts during the day depending on what we're doing and if he gets dirty. And we camp a lot, so maybe he has like, I don't think he has 8 pairs of shorts. He probably has about 5 or 6. And then the same thing goes, he has about 5 tank tops, and then he has 3 pairs of pajamas, and a stack of underwear, and a stack of socks. I don't have a certain number for that. I always make sure I have extra, just in case, I'm delayed on doing laundry or something. And he has 3 sweaters, 1 light one, 1 heavier one, and 1 fleece, like polar fleece type one that we always use for cooler days, camping, stuff like that. And then he has 3 swimming trunks, which is excessive, but that's just because almost all my kids' summer clothes from last year fit right now. So I just kind of gave them their whole summer wardrobes, and he just so happened to have like 3 pairs of swimming trunks. And we swim every week typically, and now that it's summer he'll be using them a lot, and so I'm okay with him using those. And then, so yeah, he's got his shorts, his tank tops, his sweaters, his pajamas, his underwear, his socks, and his swimming trunks, and that's it. And then Mackenzie is very similar. She has probably 4 pairs of shorts. She probably has about 6 or 7 tank tops. I think maybe it's like 6. Sorry, I didn't go and take notes because it doesn't really matter the exact number. It's just a minimal amount that works for each person, but is still minimalistic and still fits in one drawer, within reason. She has 2 sets of onesies because that's what she likes to sleep in, and 1 pair of pajamas for things like the pool and camping. And I say the pool because my kids come home in their pajamas because we swim quite late. So we shower at the pool and then we put them in pajamas when we come home. She has, so her 4 pairs of shorts, probably 6 tank tops. She has 3 sweaters. She has 2 polar fleece, camping sweater kind of deals, Colombian and North Face or something? I don't know, what I'm talking about, those hiking sweaters. And then she has 1 light one. Each kid has 1 pair of long pants. So So Grayson has one pair of jeans that can double as like a nicer pair of jeans if we need to go out somewhere. Mackenzie has one pair of overalls because she's obsessed with overalls, just in case it's a cold day. And so it's pretty much the same on both sides with the kids, with the exception, so it's like a chunk of underwear. She has one swimsuit, you know, socks. She has the two onesies and the pajamas. And the only exception really is she has one dress and one skirt as well. So she just picked out her favorite sundress that she really wanted to have incorporated, and one of her favorite skirts. And now something I don't want to talk about this too long, but if you guys really are looking at some sort of solution, and I just did this as a trial. I was not like, this is what we're gonna do. So I just put everybody's clothes in a garbage bag, put it in my laundry room, and we've just left it there, and I said we would try it, and if I'm missing something or I find I need something, I can just go and grab it and add it into what we have until I figure out something that works. And then if we liked it, we would just stay doing it and donate those clothes eventually. And if we didn't, we could go back. It wasn't a big deal, so there's no pressure. But the biggest thing, if you're doing with this with kids, something I highly recommend, and I think is something that I think is almost a deal breaker with doing the kids' wardrobes, is making sure you let them, oh, don't burp in my face. Did you guys see that? That's so gross. That's my dog. Is making sure your kids are there choosing their outfits. So essentially you're picking your favorite of everything. Your favorite 4 shirts, or for the kids it's like 5. Your favorite pants, your favorite pairs of shorts, whatever it is. And I have different favorites than my kids have of like their clothes, but since it's not going on my body, I'm like, I'm not going to pick your favorite. I'm not going to try and convince you otherwise. So I think it's super, super, super important. Sorry, people are just coming home, so the dogs are kind of like, whoa. Yeah, but it's super important to let the kids pick out their own outfits, because if they pick their favorites, they're going to reach for those all the time. They're going to be satisfied. They're going to want to wear those items. I find my son's almost always wanting to wear like the same shirt, which I don't care, because it's like almost always washed. But that's totally fine with me, because they're enjoying themselves, they're enjoying what they're wearing. It's easy for me on laundry, and it just really works. So I think I'm going to wrap this up because my evening is getting a little bit busy. Cody is at D&D, and I have to clean up for the night and put these kids to bed. They keep coming out and being like, Mom, when is snack time? Because I told them I would give them a snack after I finish filming. So thank you for watching. This is something I just tried as a test, and it has worked wonderfully and actually changed my life. I can say that without being dramatic or without feeling dramatic, because you don't know how much laundry you do until you stop doing that much laundry. So it's been a complete game changer, something I didn't really think was going to work for us. I couldn't find a method that worked, and so this is just what we tried. And I think calling it a trial period definitely takes off a lot of the pressure. So if you guys have any questions because you want to try this for your own family, and you want me to expand on something, or maybe I forgot to talk about something that you feel is important or you want to know, then just let me know in the comments below, and I will make sure that I get back to you. I'll make sure I keep coming back to comments in the next, tonight, in the next couple days here. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys on Friday for Cody and I's little chatty vlogcast videos. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good week, guys. Bye.